Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, life just keeps closing doors on you? Opportunities disappear, plans fail, dreams start to feel just a little too far away. And sometimes you start believing that maybe the world is simply against you. But what if the doors in your life were never truly locked? What if the key was always in your hands? This is the story of a young man who spent years pushing a door that was never meant to be pushed. In a small village surrounded by mountains, there lived a young man named Arin. Arin was hardworking and determined. Every day he woke up before sunrise and worked harder than anyone else. But no matter what he tried, success always seemed to slip away. When he started a business, it failed. When he applied for work, he was rejected. When he tried something new, it collapsed. Soon, people began to whisper, maybe he just isn't lucky. Even Arin himself began to believe it. One evening, tired and frustrated, Arin walked toward the mountains outside the village. He had heard that an old wise man lived there. After hours of walking, he finally reached a small wooden house. The old man sat quietly outside, watching the sunset. Arin approached him and said, "Master, I work hard. I try everything, but nothing in my life works. Every door is closed to me." The old man looked at him calmly. Then he said something strange. "If every door is closed, perhaps you are pushing the wrong way." Arin frowned. "What does that mean?" The old man stood up slowly and walked him to an old wooden shed nearby. There was a large door in front of them. "Open it," the old man said. Arin pushed the door. It didn't move. He pushed harder. Still nothing. Frustrated, he used all his strength. The door remained closed. Arin turned angrily. "See, it's locked." The old man smiled gently. "Try pulling." Arin hesitated. Then he slowly pulled the door toward him. The door opened easily. Inside the shed, warm sunlight filled the room. The old man said softly, "Sometimes in life, we keep pushing and pushing because we believe that's the only way forward. But some doors are meant to be pulled." Arin suddenly understood. For years, he had been forcing things that were not meant for him. He chased paths that didn't fit his strengths. He copied what others were doing. He never stopped to ask what direction was truly right for him. The problem wasn't that life locked every door. The problem was that he never tried another way. Arin returned to the village with a new mindset. Instead of forcing opportunities, he began observing his strengths. Years later, Arin became one of the most respected men in the village. Not because he pushed harder than everyone else, but because he finally learned which doors to pull. Life is full of doors. Some open when you push, some open when you pull, and some doors are not meant for you at all. The key to success is not force, it is awareness. If something in your life refuses to open, stop fighting the door. Pause, look again, and ask yourself, am I pushing when I should be pulling? Because sometimes the door to your future is already unlocked. You only need to open it the right way. When one path refuses to open, it may be life guiding you toward a better door.